Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I know you're probably like, whoa, she's wearing some bold makeup today, and you would be correct. Today we are doing my go-to glam look. So I've got the whole shebang on. I've got lashes, liner. This does not necessarily mean that this has to be your go-to look. This is just what I personally like on nights where I want to go out. In fact, this is kind of like my go-to glam look slash anniversary dinner glam look. My anniversary is coming up and my boyfriend and I are going to dinner, so this is probably the look that I am going to wear. I tried out some new products from BH Cosmetics that you will see in this look, and yeah, my go-to glam personally consists of liner, lashes, and some purplish, brownish, pinkish eyeshadow. That's just the kind of eyeshadow that really kind of complements my brown eyes, I feel, and I really like it, along with a shimmery lid. So yeah, I think that's all I wanted to mention in this video. If you would like to see how to get this look, don't forget to please subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so you know when I post, usually Wednesdays and Saturdays. But yeah, let's go ahead and get on into it. Okay, and I'm going to start with the face. Today I'm going to be using, since it is a full coverage kind of my go-to glam look, I'm going to be using the Jouer Essential High Coverage Cream Foundation, and this is the shade Latte. This is a little bit dark for me, so I'm going to mix it in with my Catrice Prime and Fine Makeup Transforming Drops. Shake her up real nice, and I've actually been in love with the Beauty Blender lately as opposed to just a regular foundation brush, and since I'm using a high coverage foundation, I don't want to use a brush, or at least I don't feel like it today because I don't want it to look too cakey. So I'm just going to shake this up and pump it's way too much, just one full drop onto my Beauty Blender like that, and a little drop of the, ooh, I got some on. Oh crap, I forgot to prime my face. Okay, so I know I have foundation there, but I'm gonna quickly just apply a little bit of Becca primer to my T-zone area. My face already has moisturizer on, so it's fine. So I'm just gonna apply a little bit of this primer to my oily areas, just so that it doesn't get as shiny. And now we are officially good to go. So I'm going to apply, as I was saying, a little bit of this Catrice into my Jouer foundation, just so that it's not as tan and so that it matches my body a little bit better. And I'm just gonna go ahead and kind of lightly dot this on my face with a sponge and then go in and blend it in. And a little bit more of the Catrice drops just because you can see it is a little bit dark for me, but it's okay. Oh my god, it looks crazy yellow on camera. I don't know why. It definitely doesn't look that way in person, but on camera I look insanely yellow. It's so weird. Maybe it's the light. We're going to go ahead and put some concealer on. Today I'm actually going to be using the IT Cosmetics by Undereye underneath my eyes. This is in the shade medium slash light medium. This is a little bit of a thicker concealer, so I'm just going to squeeze a little bit onto my finger like this and just pat that underneath my eyes. And then I'm also going to drag this on my eyelid to serve as eyeshadow primer. I'm just going to take my Beauty Blender and go ahead and start blending that into my skin. This is a thicker product, as I said, so a little goes a long way. Alright, and then to highlight the rest of the face, I'm going to be taking my Tarte Shape Tape and Light Medium Honey. Just go down the bridge of my nose, up here, and then also spot concealing anywhere I feel like needs a little bit of help. So, into here, it's that time of the month, so I have like quite a few hormonal breakouts on my chin. I'm just gonna go up here. And a trick I like doing with concealer is that even though I'm spots of concealing in certain areas, I like to kind of bring it all to the other parts of my face so that those spot concealed areas don't have like such a harsh contrast with the rest of the skin that doesn't have that concealer. Don't forget to bring it down to your neck. We are going to want to set this face ASAP Rocky, especially since the Cosmetics concealer can crease pretty easily. So I'm just going to bake underneath the eyes really quick with this Hard Candy Fast and Fabulous Translucent Loose Powder. You want to use my Beauty Blender when it's damp and just press that underneath the eyes like this. As you can see, I'm not really like truly leaving a lot of powder there, but I do want to kind of get out those creases and push the powder in so that it's really deeply melted into the skin as opposed to just like staying on top. And in the process, you know, you're brightening your under eyes as well. And I'm gonna take the rest of what's in my pan to set all over the face with a loose powder brush. I'm gonna take this Eagle Tools brush and just dip this in here, you know, my favorite loose setting powder brush, and just kind of go all over the face with this. All right, and now we're gonna move on to the eyes before we finish up the rest of the face. So I'm gonna go ahead and zoom you guys in, and we're going to get started on that. All right, so for the eyes, I'm going to start off with my eyebrows, just kind of putting them into place. I know you guys are shocked, like, oh my God, she's starting with her eyebrows, but yes I am. So I am going to be taking Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Definer in the shade Blah 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 Dark Brown. And I'm just going to kind of like fast forward you guys through this part just because it's the same routine, but since my brows are already kind of full on their own, I just want to fill in the tail and stuff where it looks really sparse. So now that our brows are on, I'm going to set them with some clear brow gel. Taking my Essence Lash and Brow Clear Mascara just to set these in place. All right, now we can move on to the eyeshadow. I'm going to be going in with the BH Cosmetics Glam Reflections palette. This is actually something I just got in the mail. I'm really, really excited. So I'm gonna be taking this, and usually my go-to glam look will entail lots of purples, lots of browns, just because I have brown eyes and purple is really, really good at accentuating brown eyes. Fun fact for those of you ladies or guys who have brown eyes. I'm so excited to try this palette out today. It has a lot of those beautiful purpley brown shades with also like these pops of colors that I can use, so very excited. So taking that Morphe M504, I think I'm gonna dip into, this looks like a pretty transition shade right here, this color right here. They don't have names, so I'm just gonna point to them, this color right here, and just go in with, oh, okay, there's quite a bit of kick up, but they look pigmented. Oh, heck, they are pigmented. Wow. Okay. I was not expecting that. It's really pretty pinky, light pinky shade, and just kind of wash that all over the crease. So then, because I don't want this to be a pinkish look, I'm actually going to take this purpley shade right here and go in to the crease a little bit as well. Just deeper into the crease with the Morphe E27. I'll get closer for you guys. So this palette does not have like a light brown shade. So I'm going to go in with the Morphe 25B palette and pick up this light brown shade right here and just kind of go into my crease a little bit more with that Morphe E27. I like a blown out crease for this kind of look just because I have hooded eyes, and it really allows my eyes to look a little bit more open and define than they really are. So going back into the Glam Reflection palette by BH Cosmetics, I'm going to take this brown shade right here. I'm going to work that into my outer corners with my Morphe M573, just because it is a little bit darker. I'm kind of bringing this up into my crease a little bit more just because I don't want this look to be so pinky, but I am stamping that, as you can see, on the outer corner. Alright, so this is turning smoky real quick, but we're gonna lighten up the lid with a shimmer shade. I always like to go in with a light shimmer shade all over the lid just to really brighten things up, unless I'm going for a smoky eye. But typically when I go out, I like a brighter lid and wing liner. That's like my go-to look. So I'm gonna take this like gold, really pretty gold shade. Let me swatch it. Ooh. On my finger. It's kind of like a metallic rose gold. I'm just gonna put this, oh yeah, all over my lid with my finger. And with shimmers like this, they are pretty intense, so in order to get the most payoff, it's best to apply them with your finger. Alright, so once you have that shimmer on your lids to your liking, I am going to go in with one of my Colourpop single shadows in the Polite AF collection. I love these as like lid toppers. The one I really like layering on top of shimmers or foils I already have on my lid is the shade Birthday Girl. I'm just gonna take a little bit and just go right in the center so that the light hits it right in the center. It's not a halo eye by any means, but as you can see, you can tell the difference between the Super Shock on this eye as opposed to not on this eye. It just adds that bing to your eye. Oh, these are so pretty. Okay. All right, so now that the lid is done, I'm going to go in with winged liner. And, you know, for this, it's really your personal preference. I personally love a good wing liner. Sometimes, you know, I'll just do a pencil liner or brown or black eyeshadow smudge real close to my lash line. It really depends, but my go-to is usually a black wing. And for this, I always rely on my Tarteist Double Take eyeliner. And this is great because it has a pencil and a liquid, so I use the pencil for tight lining or water lining and the liquid for my wing. So let's just go in. Alright, so I managed to throw on lashes. My wing liner was so wonky, you guys. Like, I'm usually really good at a wing, but I have been so out of practice just because on a daily basis I don't wear a winged liner. And I actually haven't gone out in a while, but it's so wonky. You can't tell on camera maybe, but that's why we threw on these big lashes. These are, by the way, the Koko lashes in Demi G's. I really like them. They are crazy dramatic, especially if you have hooded eyes like me, but they're really pretty and you can still manage to see your eyeshadow if you look down. So let's just ignore the wing liner. I'm a little bit bummed about that, but we're gonna go ahead and go in with some lower lash stuff. I'm going to be taking my Marc Jacobs Highliner gel crayon in black. Just gonna put that on my waterline real quick. And I know that looks crazy now, but we're gonna smudge it out. I'm gonna take my Morphe M213, go back into this Glam Reflection palette and take that purple that we used and a little bit of that brown, and I'm just gonna smoke that on my lower lash line. And smudging out the black in the process. All right, and then to highlight the inner corner, I'm going to take this matte white shade right here and also on the brow bone on my Morphe M138 pencil brush. All right, so my eyes look crazy. I'm just gonna apply some lower lash mascara to finish them up. I'm using my Tarte Man-Eater mascara. It's also the mascara I used on my top lashes to prep for falsies. All right, and now to finish up the rest of my face, I'm going to be taking actually this BH Cosmetics Nude Rose Sculpt and Glow palette. I also just got this in. I'm going to contour with this shade right here. It's just more of this cool tone ashy situation going on. And to powder contour, I'm taking this e.l.f. blending brush. It just kind of looks like a fat fan brush. Dipping into here. I've never even swatched these, but wow, they look pigmented. Okay. I'm just gonna go in the hollows of my cheeks. Okay, so that's definitely a cool tone contour, but you're gonna wanna be careful not to apply too much because it is pretty pigmented and doesn't blend out as smoothly as I'd like it to, but that's okay. For bronzer, we're going to be going in, I don't actually wanna use that bronzer in this palette. I'm gonna go in with my Catrice Sun Glow bronzing powder for the shade Medium Skin. I'm gonna be taking Wet n Wild's brush that I just got that I've been loving. Dip this in here. Just bronze up the cheeks. You know, my neck as well. All right, and to bronze up / contour the nose, I'm going to take that Contour in the Nude Rose palette. I'm gonna take my AOA 103E brush. You guys already know. Bring it down the sides of the nose, real gently. All right, and then for blush, I'm gonna try this new BH Cosmetics blush I got in the shade Fiji Fun. This is their floral blush. I'm gonna take my Morphe stippling brush and just kind of dip this in here. Really saturate the product. Just go on the cheeks. And I really like to concentrate my blush at the apples. Some people like to bring it further back, but I personally love it on the apples of my cheeks. So you can see a little bit of shimmer, but it's not accentuating texture or anything. So, all right, blush is on. Last step is highlight. For that, I'm going to be going with my Model's Own highlight in the shade Crystal Sand. Just this really, really beautiful, like, pinky golden reflect. Oh, it's just stunning. I'm actually gonna be taking this new BH Cosmetics fan brush I got. This is the Y14. I'm just gonna dip this into here. Go in. Oh my god. This highlight is no joke, you guys. Looks so good. Look at that glow. Okay. Last but not least, I'm going to go on with lips. I really like rosy mauve shades, especially with a dramatic look like this, to go out. So I'm going to be lining my lips first with the Koko lip liner in Warm Nude. This is just a really complimentary color that complements any look that you're wearing. I'm just going to go on here. And my tip with a liquid lipstick is you want to make sure that they're exfoliated and you have a balm underneath. Today I have the Pacifica Bali Coconut Balm. This is the balm that I apply under any liquid lipstick. And you just want to pat a balm on so that it's not super emollient on the lips when you apply this on. Otherwise, it's going to slip and slide all over the place. So you want to make sure they're exfoliated so that you don't have those like peeling layers all over. But I'm just going to go in with this lip color. This is the Gerard Cosmetics Hydra Matte Lipstick in the shade 1995. One of my favorite formulas ever for a liquid lipstick. I'm going to clean around the edges with a flat shader brush and some concealer. You can see how that lip really just ties everything together. And last but not least, setting spray. I'm going to be taking the Kat Von D Lock It Setting Spray. This is the setting spray I go to when I want to make my makeup last all day or all night. Alright everyone, and that is the finished look. I know the only thing that's tripping me up about it is that my eyeliner is wonky, but when you throw on a good pair of lashes like this, you can't even really tell. I really love how this look came out. I mean, it's really bold, it's really bright, but it's really like vampy and fun at the same time. And I love to play around with different combinations, but you know, go to like purpley, brownish, pinkish brown look is something that I really know I can rely on. It's my go-to look. Let me know what's required in your go-to look. Like, what steps do you always need? Do you need like a certain color eyeshadow or eyeliner? Do you need mascara? Do you need falsies? Like, let me know down below. I would love to know. But yeah, that completes this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Please don't forget to hit the thumbs up button if you enjoyed this. And yeah, hopefully I will see you in my next one. Bye!